guys! Okay, so this week we don't have any special guests. It's just me, but we're gonna just go over like planning out your month and starting the month strong and continuing strong through the rest of the month. Won't be long. Y'all know when I do a Zoom by myself, it's not super long. I'm just gonna start out with like how you want to start your month, which if you've been in this like already a month before, you should know that at the beginning of the month, we all need to be getting our charts out that we're working on. So if you're new or newer, you need to be working on your Ruby chart. If you don't know what that is, ask your enroller. They can help you get started on that. After that, whether you're working on your emerald chart, your diamond chart, whatever your next goal is, you need to get that chart out and put your distributors on there that you have and figure out the volume that they're going to have and know what you need for that month to hit your goal. Okay, so for example, let's talk about, I'm going to give a lot of examples for the month that I went diamond in this, because like that month was just amazing for me. I went from ruby to diamond in that month. So I had been like, I have an amazing upline. She helps me with my charts every month still, even with me as a diamond. So I had my charts always, like I would do them myself and she does them so I can check them with her. But I would always have my chart out. I always knew what I needed to go emerald for like a whole year after I went ruby. Okay, hold on, let me put you down. She's scared of the fireworks. So I always had my chart out. I just never believed in myself that I could get the volume that I needed, because I would be like, oh my gosh, I need 1,000 volume this month to go emerald. Like, can't do that. And I didn't do it. Hence, like, me telling myself I can't do it. Clearly, I'm not going to do it. The months that I went diamond, though, I already had my chart done before the month started. So the month started, it was April. I had my chart done like March 29th or something like that. For April, like I had already gone through and seen like what auto ships were done, all of that fun stuff, because everything runs on the 25th. So I had my chart ready to go April 1st. So the first couple days of the month, we're still only July 2nd right now. Like the first 1 or 2 days of the month, you need to be getting your chart out and figuring out what you need. After you get your chart out and you figure out what you need, the first half of the month, so until like the 12th or the 15th, somewhere around there, you should be focusing on getting distributors. Even if you already have your chart filled with distributors, I still would get distributors, because not only is that how you're going to make more money, it's stacking under people that aren't working, because we all know that not everybody on our charts is going to be working. Especially once you get up to like diamond charts, like there's no way everybody in a chart is working. If they are, like, that's amazing, but that is not how I went diamond. So first half of the month, signing up distributors, focusing on growing your team so that you can stack people underneath of other people who have volume. Even if they are working, even if all your people are working, you can still stack them, chart them for Ruby, because it'll work towards your next promotion already. So the first half of the month, we're getting our chart filled and then we're stacking. Okay, so that the second half of the month, you and all your newbies and all your people that are working can just go all in with getting all the volume, because you're teaching all your newbies how to get their 6 loyal customers, right, for their shopping spree. So that's bringing in volume because they're getting their shopping sprees. And you and the people on your team that are working all know that you're focusing on volume the second half of the month to fill your charts, to fill their charts, because you should be helping your team as well. So even if you're working towards Ruby, you have somebody on your team under you that's working, you're helping them work towards Ruby, because that's going to fill their box and their volume, and that's going to help you fill your group volume. And guess what? Once they go Ruby, you have 2 people that do that. You're an emerald. So you might as well just keep on working while you got somebody working. Know what I mean? Okay. Next thing I want to go over, so we're doing our charts. First half of the month, we're doing distributors. Second half of the month, we're doing loyal customers, okay? Next thing I want to go over is your mindset, okay? Like I said, I was like, there's no way I'm getting all that volume and going emerald. And there was no way that I did it. I was just like, all right, I need this much then to maintain ruby. I can do that. And I did that every month. I maintained ruby, and it was just, it is what it is. And then in like right after conference, of course, this year, I was like, all right, that's it. I'm going diamond. And so I was like, February, I'm focusing on distributors. March, I'm focusing on customers. And I did that. February, I focused on distributors. March, I focused on customers. Both of those months, I signed like 10 distributors though, because I signed people in February when I was focusing on distributors. And then all my follow-ups through March, I was following up with the distributors still and signed all the follow-ups that I had started talking to in February. And I signed like 60 customers in March, maybe 50. So it was crazy. I still was a little bit shy of emerald, but I was like, look, I'm this close to emerald now. Like I can just skip emerald at this point and go diamond next month. So that is my mindset. That's why I had my chart done March 29th for April, because I was like, April, we're going diamond. And literally every single day in April, I had the mindset that this is happening. We're going diamond. Never did I think for more than 2 seconds, like, this isn't going to happen. Because every single day I was waking up, I was doing my self-development, I was praying, I was talking to God about it. I was thinking, this is actually going to happen. Like, this is crazy. This is awesome. Those were my thought process. My thoughts weren't, I can't do this. This is really far. I need like 4,000 in volume to go diamond. Like, I don't know about this. But I had the right mindset this month, so I went diamond that month. Like, it was literally insane. And I never had a month that my mindset was that good. Even since then, I've struggled more so with my mindset than I did that month. I don't know what to tell you, like, about, I can try to give you ideas of how to keep your mind that positive, but my mindset was just amazingly positive that month. It was probably mostly from doing my self-development and praying right away in the morning, which I still do now, but now I'm at the point where, like, I'm a freaking diamond leader. I gotta step up my game. So I'm trying to step up my game. You feel me? Okay. Anyway, slightly off topic there. So mindset, meaning you're listening to self-development, whether that's podcasts, whether that's sermons, whether that's audiobooks, whether that's reading books. I suggest doing devotionals in the morning as well. I'm doing one called Hey God, It's Me Again. That's really good. 100 Days to Brave is amazing. Those are the two that I suggest. I also do a thankful journal. So I write 5 things that I'm grateful for every single morning. I write, today I'm grateful for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every single morning when I'm doing my devotional at the same time, before I even step out of my bed. And then later in the day, I'm listening to like motivational speakers, Eric Thomas, Steve Harvey, or I'm listening to sermons with Stephen Verdict, or I'm listening to my audiobooks that I'm listening to at the moment, which if you haven't read Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologizing, those are the perfect ones to start with. I started with those and they were amazing. Other good ones I'm reading right now is like more of a leadership one. So if you're working towards your like leadership, it's called How to Be a Leader When You're Not in Charge, I'm pretty sure, or How to Lead When You're Not in Charge. It's really good. So far, I'm like a third of the way through it. But you have to keep your mindset right, because if you keep telling yourself, I'm not signing customers, I'm not signing distributors, I don't even know what I'm doing, how am I going to help other people do this? I haven't even tried these products. How can I tell people to try them? I haven't tried that product. Oh, they're not going to want this. This is too expensive. Those kind of thoughts, grab them and throw them away. And bring in the positive thoughts. A positive thought is more influential in your brain than a negative thought. You just have to grab the negative thought, throw it away, and continue to put the positive thought in your head. So every time you feel yourself thinking, I can't do this, you pause and you say, why do I think I can't do this? That's crazy. Throw it away. I can do this. This is totally doable. Other people have done this. Why can I not do this? Okay? Okay. So That's your mindset. All right. Literally do not give up. I don't care if you needed 4,000 at the beginning of the month and you still need 2,000 the last week. That was me. Literally, that was me the month that I went diamond. Okay. And I went diamond. It was more than halfway through the month when I finally went emerald. And then I went diamond the very last day, like 2 hours before the month ended. But I did it. So do not give up. I needed 800 in volume 2 days before the month was over, and I still need 500 in volume the last day of the month. And I still needed like 300 by like 9 o'clock at night. So if I can do it, you can do it. Last thing, probably, like I said, these are short exams when I'm just talking by myself and not talking to someone else, is setting goals for yourself that you can look at. For example, what I did, I have a calendar on my wall, and I would write like at the end of every week where I wanted to be volume wise. So I started needing 4,000 volume. So I was like, all right, at the end of this week, I'm gonna be 3,000 volume. And then 2 weeks before, I want to be 2,000 volume. And when that didn't work and I was 2 weeks in, I was like, all right, let's reset. And I redid it. And I, from that point on, hit all my volume goals because I was like, I have to hit these goals or it's not happening. So I wrote like the Sunday before, I wanted to be 1,000 volume away. The next day, like 800 volume away. And it was literally what I wrote down was what happened. Because I put my mind to it. I was like, this is how much volume I'm bringing in this day. This is happening. So setting daily goals for yourself or weekly goals, whichever is more motivational for you, not just the monthly goal, I think is going to help motivate you a lot. Okay, so we're focusing on distributors the first half of the month, customers the second half of the month. We're making sure that we're doing our charts and we're following our charts and we're updating our charts so that we know where we're going, so that we have our map, that we're not just blindly trying to sign customers and distributors and not knowing what we're doing with them. Okay, and we are having the right mindset and never giving up. We are so positive about everything that's happening. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. It's from the Lego movie. But anyway, positive mindset. Y'all can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. All right. Bye, y'all.